This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from India, wearing the red trunks with gray trim, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Russia, wearing the orange trunks with dark green trim, the Barbarian.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab had to hurt. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good counter shot by her. Nice counter. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Can't land the jab there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They're in trouble. That was almost a... Here we go. It's round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
She wasn't ready for that counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. She scores with that counter. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Goes the jab, but it doesn't score. That jab doesn't score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as... There's the bell to start round 3. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot by her. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you.
Oh my God, Johnny! Where was the defense? I don't believe what we're seeing here. Did you see that? Will the referee stop it? True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over at least. Hold her right there, stumbling around on Bambi legs. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Oh my goodness, Johnny! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! But here we go. Hold it right there. And now going for the finish. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. Cue up the replay machine. I've got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Got out of the way that right hook. Nice counter shot. They want to win this round, they got to turn it around here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And down goes fists of fire. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took her out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. One round. Time for the 5th round. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Just misses with that left uppercut. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. And now going for the finish. Looking for that KO, and we could. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, this next round is on to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and you've got to believe she knows she's losing here.
That ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That big hook doesn't land. Do you believe what we are seeing? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
I say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer. Round 7, here we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What a nightmare scenario! And Fire goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Well, she's got the advantage halfway through this one.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. So much firepower here. She scores that counter. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And that changes everything. And down they go. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took her out.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.